Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And in weird white news, a woman, Pamela Ann Merritt from Texas, who alleged that her missing landlord in Houston fabricated his demise and fled to Africa 2 years ago, was apprehended and charged. She has been charged with murder and theft. The 43-year-old woman confessed to murdering 78-year-old Colin Kardashian. Now, this is a bizarre-ass story for several reasons. First of all, fuck you, New York Post. Like, they're always posting pictures when a person is like, they look decent. Like, they flattering pictures. They posted this picture when she was a halfway decent looking white woman. This is what this bitch really looks like, right here to the right of me. I look like a meth head. Now, I'm not surprised, but this happened in Texas. This woman looked like the hills have eyes. If I was the landlord, I wouldn't have turned my back on this hoe. She looked like she's roughly about 5'9", 5'10". So she wasn't no small bitch. You gotta watch your 3, 6, 9 and your 12s. You gotta keep your head on a swivel, especially with dealing with people nowadays. 2023 is different. But this nigga was 78 years old. It wasn't like he didn't have one foot in the grave. However, he was from the old school, so people from them days, they seen everything, right? They seen mafia hits, decapitated people. Martin Luther King got smoked on TV, or was that Malcolm X? One of them niggas. Malcolm X got smoked on TV. They seen all types of shit. So at almost 80 years old, he probably thought this bitch was no threat. Plus, back in his days, bitches wasn't a threat. But I'll continue reading. It also goes to say, reports say that she hid the man's corpse under the stairs for several years and informed officials that the remains were those of a deceased dog. Now, this is the luxury of being white that I always have to explain to white people. The fact that she could kill this nigga, come up with a cover story, they not even halfway try to investigate the bitch. That right there shows white privilege. A nigga would have got investigated. Even though they would have just been a tenant, everybody would have got fucking indicted, reined in, pulled in the, interrogation office till they found out some answers. But not only that, she said this nigga went to Africa. So the fact that she was able to say that a white man went to Africa, never mind like collecting the rent from all these motherfuckers. Not only that, she was collecting the rent. That didn't raise any red flags. Now, it did raise red flags with one of the tenants, Miss Pope, which was the one that alerted authorities. They came through and did a more deep dive investigation into what was happening and what was going on with the goddamn landlord. It says the woman was arrested after the man's body was discovered, causing investigators to comb through the case and put together a sting of questionable events. In February 2021, the landlord tenant Joe Guy informed officials that when he arrived home from a trip, he discovered Kardashian gone as Merritt was in the home, declining to leave. After reviewing body cam footage from the 2021 missing persons report and conducting a follow-up interview with the witness, a Houston detective documented in a criminal complaint that told me that he asked her where Mr. Collins, the landlord, was, and the defendant replied that he was dead and she killed him. So eventually she admitted that she killed the landlord. It must have been the meth talking, because I don't understand why she would admit to some shit. But I guess her story about this white nigga going to Africa just didn't hold up. In any event, if you like this episode, subscribe, turn the notifications on, share on all social media platforms, and tell your friends. Also, please leave a comment. I don't mind the comments, whether good, bad, or ugly. I'm here for it all. If you troll me, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to report you unless you're racist, because I don't really tolerate that. In any event, I'm out. No one's